That we're talking about here is Dragon Ball Z Burst Limit, sir. And I got to tell you, I like video games a lot, and I get pretty excited about a lot of stuff. I thought the last Dragon Ball Z game looked amazing, and then you guys brought this one in here, and we got to just cut to this. You got to see the people at home. This game, I mean, the blur effect, the focus stuff, everything that's going on here. Cartoons in HD are just awesome. So, Donnie, why don't you tell me a little bit about, first of all, let's start off with how great this game looks and the graphics and what you guys are doing to make it happen.
Well, sure. I mean, as you can see, we've got really high-definition, cel-shaded graphics going on here. Definitely what I would say is the best recreation of any DBZ anime or movie that I've seen so far.
I think it looks better than all the animes.
Well, you know, actually, the anime is a little bit dated, I guess. So, yeah, you could definitely say that it looks better than the actual cartoon. So, I mean, that's what's going on there. We've just got beautiful-looking characters, and we let them go at it.
Now, okay, Dragon Ball Z for the folks. I mean, pretty much, I think everybody on the planet knows what Dragon Ball Z is at this point. Let's talk about the fighting system we're seeing here. Of course, seeing a lot of jumping up in the air, a lot of floating up there, a lot of blasting. I've been playing Dragon Ball Z games for as long as I can remember. What do you guys got going on in this one? Okay,
well, this one is this is Burst Limit. It's developed by Dimps, who actually did the first Budokai 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, wow.
And then we moved to the Tenkaichi style of gaming, which I believe you're speaking about, which was from a developer called Spike. The Dimps game is actually what I would call more of a pure fighter. So we definitely were interested in getting a real nice balance and just a really melee, fracas-oriented kind of deal going on, and we definitely do. In regards to balance, we wanted to make sure that there's some people that fight really offensively, so they're punching constantly, and there's some people that fight very defensively, or what I would call somebody who turtles a lot, kind of stays in the shell and waits for you to make a mistake and then attacks. What we did with this game was make sure that both of those styles, there's a counter to both of those styles. So if you're attacking too much, we have counter punches that will actually go through another player's attack. So if you attack later, you actually get, yeah, you can see a Kamehameha there. We got plenty of those.
Wow.
So if you're attacking a lot and somebody understands the countering system, then you're just going to get pummeled. And if you're defending too much, there's throws and ultimate moves and guard breaks to make sure that we take care of that as well. So really, it lends itself to any style of play. We've got aerial combat. The defense system is sweet. We've got dodging, teleporting attacks, pursuit attacks.
What's happening over there on the controller? How's he moving this thing around? Is it 2D fighters? You got 3D movement? How does this work?
It's basically a 2D fighter, so you're going to be on that one plane while you're fighting, but you can shift to the left or the right, which he just did right there, in order to, it gives you that 3D feel, and you can go up in the air
How's
and
he
fight and whatnot.
Shifting?
It's a simple button press of up and the guard button, which on the Xbox here is the A button. So up and A will shift him right away. The other cool thing we have is with the guard button, if you you can see here, this is a nice little smash pursuit attack. We're flying up in the air. The guard actually has a few different functions. One of them, you can dodge with it. So if you hit the guard button right when the attack is hitting, you'll just dodge right out of the way. Or if you press forward, you'll teleport behind them and actually attack them from behind. Or you can do an ultimate guard, so you don't take any damage at all, but that will use your ki as well. So
any in-game transformation?
Definitely in-game transformation. There's also this new system we're calling the drama piece system, where it's basically it's how you customize your character a little bit. You can call on friends to come help you out in certain situations. Once you pick it, like for instance, one of them will protect you from an ultimate blast. So if somebody's using too many Kamehamehas, pardon me, you can have those blocked by a friend that comes on in. You get 3 of those a match, so it's pretty sweet for sure.
Oh man, I got to tell you,
it's hard to talk and watch it.
It really is. Any story mode?
Yes, we've got a story mode. It'll go from the beginning of the DBZ saga to the end of the Cell saga. So you can kind of guess what characters are going to be in the game as well. I don't have a complete list, otherwise I'd let you guys know. But right now it's looking pretty good.
You can just come back like every week until the game comes out and just share more each week. What about? Yeah, Brian, what's up?
Sure. So I think I've got a question that every Dragon Ball Z fan wants to know. You sort of touched on it, but what can you tell us about the roster so far? Who's in it?
Well, like I said, we haven't finalized yet, so I don't want to give away too many surprises. But as you can see here, we've got Goku and Piccolo. Krillin is also selectable. Gohan, Trunks. There's plenty. I mean, all your favorite DBZ fighters and all your favorite villains are going to be in the game.
Original voice actors?
Yeah, we've got all the original U.S. voice actors, and we've also got the original Japanese voice actors, so you can switch between either one. If you're a pure anime fan, you can definitely just have the Japanese voice acting if you'd like, but I prefer the U.S. personally.
Now, fighting games, Xbox 360, amazing graphics. What about online, sir?
Yes, there will be online. The other cool thing about online is right now, as of this time, we're planning on having a multi-regional support for the game, so you'll be able to play people in Europe or you'll be able to play people in Japan. Get some real competition going.
That is super good news, and you know, the funny thing that makes it not only hard to talk and watch this at the same time is the fact that I've also been looking over at the chat room, and I got to tell you, they're all